I love your piece, sincere. Alright, can somebody ask for this? He says, I love the way she jelly bean candy kisses and her jackalope eyes dance when she looks at me. No, she is not everything I always wanted in a relationship. She is more than anything I could have ever hoped for in this lifetime. She makes me believe in God again. Because I have finally met her, and any atheist would be converted if they'd simply give her the chance to smile. And she says, I love him back because he wears his scars like armor while traveling down the crooked road to my heart called spare time. He writes me poems, not to say he thinks I'm beautiful, but to try to convince me of something he already wholly believes in. And yes, they are that couple. They're that couple that makes single guys like me want to have more one-night stands, so I finally have someone like them to wake up to in the morning. They're that couple that makes single women believe romantic comedies are true Hollywood stories, and happily ever after is just waiting around the corner.
Yeah.
They're that couple you see making out in the dark corner right over here. Grow up. Just a little inside your mouth. They make you sick. They make you sick because they flaunt so casually something many of us once had but no longer do. Except to them, it isn't flaunting. You see, when they are together, the rest of the world just fades into the background and they're finally alone in a world they no longer call lonely. And he says, the first time I ever saw her, I became a Salvador Dali clock, melting into a sort of universe I never would have believed existed, except I've seen it. And she says, you remind me of a carbon copy reincarnated version of myself. Before I met you, I never believed in karma. Except, now I understand why all that bad shit happens in me. It was simply preparation for the wonderfulness of you to enter the picture and know. You don't complete me. You align me.
Alright.
Rewind.
Yeah.
She says, now I understand why all that bad shit happens in me. It was simply preparation for the wonderfulness of you to enter the picture and know. You don't complete me. You align me. You balance this equation called my life. And he says, forever isn't long enough and an eternity is just the tip of the iceberg because baby, when I say I do, I mean that shit. And she says, I never asked for forever. But as long as that option's still on the table, I'll take it. You see, men like you have been rare in my life. And I know what they say is true. Opposites really do attract, and I'm so glad to finally be attracted to the opposite type of man than what I've been used to. But I have a question for you. Has all this just been you pretty poem talking to me, or when you say you love me? Do you really? Do you really love me? And he says, I do.